What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, everybody? So we are back, okay? As you can see, it's light outside. I couldn't stay up last night. This is how, for those that be like, oh my God, you got the video up so quick. Y'all do know that on the Stars app, if you have Stars on your TV, like the app on your smart TV or whatever, or if you have it on your phone or your Stars account and you can pull it up on your computer, you do know that Power and basically all the episodes that comes on the TV shows that comes on Stars, they put them up literally midnight that day. So if it comes on tonight at 7 or 8 o'clock, it's already been up there my time, 11 o'clock p.m. the day before. So that's how y'all get these videos quick. And I'm so glad that they do it like this because I have multiple videos to record on Sunday, so it goes very well. And I was gonna do it last night, baby, but last night was just, I was tired of shit. So I watched it at work. If I missed some things, just put it down in the comments. We will discuss. This review probably ain't gonna be as long as the other ones because I'm just going straight through it, case by case. I just gotta say, this season is wrecking my motherfucking nerves. Okay, this is season 5, episode 4, Second Chances. All right, and I have never watched a show where everybody and their mama need to die except for a couple of characters. Like, everybody can die and I will be fine with it because everybody at this moment in time is getting on my nerves. They are really getting on my nerves. The only people that are exempt at this point, Big Mama and Yaz, okay? Anybody else can go. They didn't took Tariq to choke last week, okay? He can go there and choke, all right? You know what I'm saying? Lil Raina, shout out to Lil Raina because she did make an appearance in this episode. Oh, it was just, we'll get there, we'll get there. So basically, let's just start with them. Um, Ghost has lost his goddamn mind, okay? And the thing of it is, I am just tired of him and this blame game. It's so many layers. It's complicated because you want to be 100% pissed off at him, but you also have to understand that he is in the process of grieving and he is not grieving right. Okay, he back on the bottle. Men don't like to express themselves sometimes, and he's one of those people that got to keep up those strong front, for everyone around him seeing that he's keeping it all together, but he's really falling apart in the inside. Tasha in the bed, he's supposed to be going down to some fundraising thing, or for the project, the building project that he's doing in honor of his daughter. That didn't start off in honor of her, but he inserted that in there to make it more personal and to have more meaning, I guess, to him as the reason why to keep on doing this shit. And so he gets upset that she didn't want to come because she laying in the bed. Oh, you laying up in the bed. I wish I could just sleep all day and do all this stuff. And he goes in on Tasha. And I am sitting here like, are you kidding me? I don't want to say that, when a family, a man and a wife, a husband and a wife lose their child, that one feels it more than the other. But in my honest opinion, I feel as though the mother would probably feel it more than the father because she actually had to hold and carry and had that initial bond before the father did. She did that because she was holding that baby, carrying that baby, nurturing that baby before the baby was even out of the womb yet. That baby was a part of her body. So it is a different type of connection, and it's a deeper type of connection, if you ask me, when a woman was child. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, she's grieving a little bit. It's taking everything out of her. Plus of the fact that she felt as though a lot of stuff could have been avoided. She could have told them what was up. And the same story that she gave Tariq, she could have did to Raina. Maybe she would have still been here. Maybe things would have been different. It is so many different aspects that's going on with this grieving process. And for Ghost to come up in there and screaming at her and making it seem like she ain't doing nothing but laying her ass there doing, bitch, she's grieving, okay? And she didn't get involved in this bullshit with Tay. You did, all right? You left the family for a bitch who fucked around and tried to get your ass locked up, okay? And then you want her to be playing all goody two shoes like the wife and the good wife and everything now for public image. fuck you, nigga. Okay, you acting real selfish. Gonna say that Tasha was acting selfish. I said, bitch, you out your goddamn mind. All right. While Tasha is actually putting out there her feelings about what's going on inside of her with Raina's death and everything else, you're holding it in and you're exploding on everybody else, including yourself. Okay, we can tell, and she knows that you're not doing good. That's why she's trying to get it out of you. But for you to come up there and telling her that she being, I said, bitch, I will knock your ass out. Tasha, she good. She better than me because she let that nigga talk to her like that. But you know what she did? She took the shit and she took the kids and she took and left. Okay, you know she had this conversation with Big Mama in the kitchen. You know, Lil Yaz was there at one point when they came back in the house. James saw them finna leave or whatever. Big Mama asked the question, bitch, who the fuck was that nigga that you was talking to and kissing on in that hallway when we was at the funeral and shit like that? Don't worry about it, bitch. No, I'm gonna worry about it because it ain't James, okay? I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on, but y'all need to fix this shit. I said, Big Mama, don't even fucking worry about it. Don't worry about it, Debbie, okay? Because they all intertwined in some shit. And let me just get to Terry. Terry, you trying to play stepdaddy? No, it's not gonna work, okay? You know, you sure you don't need nothing? I mean, you and the kids, you could have came to my place. I said, bitch, what? Terry, don't just pop up on the scene and then try to say that she could have came to your place. We are still trying to get used to the fact that she moved on, which we fine with. It's just that she moved on with your ass, okay? Because you was snaking the grass too. Let us not forget, all right? You ain't all the way on the up and up as clean as you think you are. I truly feel like Terry got some skeletons in his closet that we just ain't knocked down yet, okay? And you trying to, bitch, y'all ain't even in a real relationship yet. Y'all don't even call each other boyfriend, girlfriend. That's my boo, that's my bae, that's my bitch. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't call each other that, and you want them to move into the place with you. No, Tasha did good. She went and got another place. I don't know if it was a hotel. I don't know if it was somebody else, another apartment that they gonna put some money down on. Either way, she did good by moving the fuck out and moving the fuck on. Okay, Ghost, he all up in his feelings. She was like, baby, you need to get yourself together, okay? Cause this ain't you. Like she was telling Big Mama, he ain't the man that I married, okay? You know, he ain't this whole situation, it ain't never been us, okay? It stopped being about us when Angela came into the picture. And I said, oops, you better be straight and right about that one, girl. Okay, she put it out there. And I was just like, Terry trying to tell her about Proctor, the trial, and you know, saying basically that the feds got some other stuff that's coming out the that got a hard on for James, and he don't know how deep this shit goes. He don't know about Tariq. He don't know shit. He's still thinking that Tasha is taking up for James, and that is not the thing. She's taking up for her son, and this he Terry is such a square ass nigga. Even when he talk like he's still finna, you know, he from Broadway. That's how he speaks. He speaks in fucking monologues and stuff like that with accented monologues and very proper like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, Tasha, this ain't the goodie. I mean, how you go from this nigga to this line? Okay, you know, I guess you gotta go through. She went from one end of the coin to the other end of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? That's what she did. But you know, you do what you gotta do, Tasha. Keep him around for a dick appointment. Just don't let him into your business that much, okay? Don't do it because he look like the type that'll try to fuck shit up on purpose. You saw what he did. You know, at least she did. He did give her the heads up about Proctor and mocking them and them going after James and saying that it's a good thing that you be clear away from all of that shit. I said, but baby, she's still in it, okay? It don't matter. You know, James, he out here with Councilman Tate, and they at the little event, and he telling him that, you know, he not gonna be able to come, Tasha not gonna come, and you hear rumors and murmurs about from different investors that, oh, what's the issue with Mr. James St. Patrick? I heard that you lost another investor, that big fish and all this stuff, and it was like he's just going through some things. It's all good, it's all settled, and you know that's just rumors and stuff like that. Mind you, he asked, can he give the speech? Because Tasha was supposed to be giving the speech. She ain't there. And I guess somebody else was going to give it. And Tate said, no, you don't have to speak. You don't have to say nothing because you need to just take a step back. As much as I don't fuck with Tate, in this moment when he was trying to tell that nigga to no, don't speak, don't say nothing, because every move that you're making right now, it always kind of backfires because of the state of mind that he's in. I'm with him on that part, because soon as he said that shit, this motherfucker goes up there and try to give a speech, see a little girl in the audience that looks a chocolate little baby girl that looks, and he envisioned that it's Raina. I said, oh bitch, it's Raina back. Raina finna be coming back in flashbacks just like they did Andre's wife in Empire, okay? And I said, oh no, baby, keep it together. Keep it together. And that motherfucker lost it. In the middle, he didn't even get in the middle of the speech. He got like 2 sentences out and stepped down and went to that child and, baby, it's not yours. Your child is really gone. And then gonna tell Tasha, I seen Raina today. Like, she's really gone. And Rain, she was like, I see her every day. Now at this moment, that moment when he was talking to Tasha, he said he got so flustered and, thinking that this was his daughter, he had to leave in the middle of the speech, okay? And Tasha, if you notice, she was about to try to reach out to him. And this would have been a perfect moment. And I even thought that he was about to finally break down and be like, yes, I need help grieving and all this stuff. And it's hard and all that. He basically brushed her off when she tried to reach for him. I said, nigga, James is doing the absolute fucking most. I'm tired of him right about now. The way that he is treating his wife. And I get it. People grieve differently. But he's taking his grief and he's turning it into anger, and he's turning it into frustrations, he's turning it into pain, and he's putting it on other people, and he's putting it on the person that's actually going through the same thing. Y'all going through the same thing. How come you can't really talk to each other and express how you both feel? Because you're going through the same thing. I mean, help each other out. But he can't do that right now. He up in his feelings also about this shit with Tommy and Teresi, and he finding out that Proctor knew that Teresi was getting out. Tommy telling him that Teresi is out and all this shit. And he was like, how can you trust this motherfucker? He ain't your family. I've been your family since day fucking one. Okay? So what are you talking about? And it's just been this whole thing. Tommy in this episode was just conflicted. Should I stay with them, or should I go over here and try to get to know my people, my daddy side of the family, and see what this nigga is really all about? Because we know Teresi is out here playing him. Tommy feels like something ain't right, but he's so much about wanting to belong somewhere that he's just gonna go ahead and go with the flow and check it out. And Ghost, I think, told Tommy or told Proctor, because Proctor had came through and told Ghost some shit that was up. And he was like, I mean, so you heard about Teresi might be getting out? He was like, don't come up to me asking me, did I hear about it? Nigga, you already fucking knew about it, okay? He was like, okay, well, Tommy had me look into it because it just don't smell right how he just all of a sudden going in there for a life bid, and you've been in there for 25 years, probably more, and all of a sudden you get out clean with no restrictions, no nothing. You just get out. And he was looking at something with his daughter was over there. We'll get to that in a second. And he was like, I looked into the information on Teresi and it seems clean enough, but I would not trust it because Mock's name is all over on the case, okay? Mock was on the first trial and all this stuff. Now I said, the first trial? The first trial of when? He was in jail for 25 years. What first trial? You mean in this day and age? Because Mock would have been a baby or not even thought of. Okay, he would have been a kid. 25 years. Any fucking way, Mock ain't that damn old, but we get the logistics of it. And he basically was like, I want you to tell Tommy, don't let that motherfucking in on too much stuff, okay? Don't tell him this, don't tell him that until we know exactly what's going on with Teresi. And we kind of see that happening with Tommy. Like, he want to tell him some things, but he don't trust him that much because, Teresi trying to ask him what's going on. You need help with this. Why don't you let me in on your business? And Tommy's not giving it to him yet. And I'm here for it. And the whole thing is, if Tommy gives up some stuff, Teresi, the only reason why he's out, besides seeing Connie or whatever, is so that he can give this information to Mock on Tommy. That's what it is. And so far, he hasn't gotten anything. And, even when Tommy went to the little get together that they had for Teresi at the pub or whatever. Even the people that was there, you got Vincent and this other young boy that was like, isn't it strange that this motherfucker is out after 25 years? He had to turn rat or whatever. They was like, don't say nothing. Don't even think that he did 25 years for us, so it's cool. I said, Even Connie was like, bitch, who you on the phone with? How the fuck you get out? Connie was on it. I was like, don't lie to me, bitch. Okay. So you turned rat? Is that what you did? He was like, no, I'm just doing this, trying to get some information out of the boy to get it to do it. Bitch, you turned rat. Okay. He was like, I just wanted to see you and have some time with you before, however time you got left. You know what I'm saying? I said, whatever, bitch, you still turn rat. No matter how you want to look at it. Because she said, it don't matter what explanation you give to anybody else who might find this shit and see what the fuck it is and see you talking to the feds and all that stuff. They're going to say, bitch, you turn rat. Okay? And this is when Tommy pop up because Kanan then set up for his dudes to do a fake shootout on Tommy and Teresi and the crew or whatever. But Teresi was at home. So he doing a fake shootout, gave them blanks and all that stuff. The niggas get up in their feelings in the car. It takes that one motherfucker that don't want to follow rules, okay, and take it upon themselves to want to just take the bullets out, the blanks out, and put real bullets in. He was like, I ain't gonna shoot nobody. I ain't gonna hit nobody. But you do hit somebody when you get into the shootout. And this is when 50, because he was supposed to come up there to meet Tommy. And so he set this whole thing up, I guess, to look good in the Italian's eyes or whatever, because he's slowly trying to get into his business. Okay. Tommy got a whole bunch of stuff going on. Teresi, overheard the conversation when he was on the phone with Jason, and Jason cutting him off because he's over it. He trying to get into that. And, now he trying to get good in with the Italians. And the way that he did that set this whole thing up. No, and I think that he knew. Either he knew that them motherfuckers was going to change them bullets out and put it into some real bullets, or he knew eventually, regardless, no matter if it was blanks or if it was real bullets, he was going to kill them too, that he had set the shit off. Okay, because that's exactly what he did, so he can make it look like he the hero and he was there to help and all this stuff and get good in with them. And Tommy going over there to Teresi house to figure out and see if he okay and tell him what's up, about what was happening. And I said, Tommy, don't give too much. Don't give too much because that motherfucker don't care. Okay? I said, bitch, is the tracker still on Tommy's car? Is the tracker still on Tommy's car? I keep on forgetting to ask that. Did we in episode 4? Is the tracker still on Tommy's car? But anyway, moving on from that, what else was going on is Proctor. Proctor and his baby mama coming into the house. You doing this 12-step shit, get your 30-day chip, giving it to the daughter. You look at the daughter don't want nothing to do with her, okay? And she trying to come at Proctor for his shit. And I'm like, baby, look at you. You talking about something, you 30-day clean or whatever the fuck. You look like you own some stuff as we speak, okay? That whole thing. Next thing you know, another scene with Proctor. Mock then had people come up in this house and serve a search warrant and tear his house up trying to find out where that Homeland Security officer was at. And because that was his last location. Remember when Tommy killed him right in his living room? And so he went and confronted Mock and told Mock and Sax, y'all better quit this shit before I file a harassment lawsuit against y'all asses. And they ain't gonna stop. They not gonna stop. I don't know what the heart on that Mock has for Proctor. Maybe because Proctor keeps beating him in cases and stuff. But it's a mess. And he was like, bitch, this is fucking harassment and I'm tired of it. Okay. But of course they not gonna stop. So, let's just get back to Tate right quick. Tate brings Andre in to tell him that he wants him to be the new face of this project. This is for Raina, James' daughter, and you want to bring him on. Now, he don't know everything that's going on, but he does have an inkling that everything ain't you can't tell me that he don't have an inkling or a clue that everything ain't peachy clean with Tate. I mean with Andre and Ghost, okay? and you want to bring him in and make him a face. I'm glad that Dre did say, bitch, I ain't trying to do all this stuff and whatever. But then eventually he does. And he get that little speech at the little board meeting trying to, he was rubbing it in. He looked good up in that suit, dog. Mr. Butterscotch looked good in the suit, dog. I said, Dre, you gonna get fucked up. Okay, first of all, Dre is in over his motherfucking head. All right. Now, at this point in time, it's just like you just don't know who gonna take Dre out. Is Dre gonna take himself out? Is Ghost gonna take his ass out? Is James gonna take his ass out? Because, they the same people, but it's two different levels, okay? Is Kanan gonna take him out? Are the Jimenez gonna take him out? Cause bitch, they devilish, okay? You just don't want to fuck with these people. He is building up enemy after enemy after enemy, and bitch, is Tate gonna take him out? Because Tate got some shit going. Tate is grimy as fuck, okay? And he knows this. It's like he's deliberately setting James up to make him fall. And I don't understand why. I don't understand why. It's just irritating me. He has to go. He has to go. Speaking of the Jimenez, so we got Angela. She's at the office. She's talking to Donovan. She was like, yeah, we got all of Blanca Rodriguez, the detective lady. We got all her stuff on this case. And we gonna be to the good. She ain't gonna be in it no more. It is what it is. And she sends a text message to Tasha saying the RJ case is shut down with the NYPD or whatever the fuck, that investigation. And Tasha says, thanks, okay, fine. And so they get ready to do their thing. She's telling Tamika about the whole thing with the Jimenez brothers, and they saying, which is now the Jimenez siblings, okay, we need to find out whether or not they still in the state. Okay, have they went home yet? And I think the only person that would know this is their distro, which is Arturo. And I said, bitch, you way off, but you in the neck with woods, but you off a little bit, okay? So they finna go through Arturo. They can bring his ass in for investigation and all this stuff. They call his ass out, bitch. So I heard you was out here killing motherfuckers to get your spot. You saying that you killed Lorenzo, but people out here saying that you didn't. And I can tell that you didn't. I said, oh, get him good, get him good. That motherfucker broke like this. I said, bitch, you's a weak bitch. Maybe Lorenzo should have been the one that was the head. And that's who should have happened. You know what I'm saying? And so he gives off the thing saying, listen, okay, Alicia, she about to go back to Mexico, all right? And I'm going to tell you exactly where it is. Bitch, we get this scene with, not Diego, but Alicia. Remember when Diego just was not here for Dre? That episode, or was it the second episode when he told Dre to go fuck a girl in the bathroom? And he told Dre, I don't know what my sister's seeing you. You make my sister pussy wet, but you don't make my dick hard. You know what I'm saying? But you need to stay away from my sister. He was like, bitch, it's strictly business, okay? He didn't put the fear of God in Dre because Alicia was really coming on to him this episode. And I'm trying to figure out when the fuck did this shit happen. Okay, she all up in his ear and shit. I said, bitch, don't play with my ear like that. Don't do shit like that. No, that is a spot. Okay, don't do that. And he trying so hard, like, girl, what? She want Cristobal to be his second in command. And it was like, why? That's not necessary. It was like, yes, it is, because you have a lieutenant, you need to use him. Okay, so you're gonna be second in command, and he's gonna be in control of stuff when you're out of town or when you controlling this part or that part or whatever. And so, he's just uneasy about this whole thing. And he's telling Alicia about the fact that Diego basically is doing too much. He's coming into the club. He has a tab that's over $60,000, or it's $60,000. A couple of the bottle girl service girls, they didn't quit because of his aggressiveness. It's not looking good with the patrons, and people from the Bassett Corporation that do come in there, they're not here for what his antics are and all that stuff. So basically, she was like, I'll take care of the shit. Eventually, she do give him a bag with $60,000 in it when they get ready to go. And they're on the tarmac, and they get arrested. Okay? The cops come pulling up there, and she's saying what's going to happen while she's gone. She's the only one that's about to leave. But then the cops roll up there, so now they got to figure out who the rat is, okay? And at this point in time, when they arrest Alicia, here go Angela. Got you, you stupid bitch, or you fucking bitch, or whatever the fuck. She called her a bitch in Spanish. And I was just sitting there like, Angela, I know you think you gotta win, but you really ain't gotta win at this point. Because Mr. Stevie came through, all right? He came through on behalf of the DA or whoever the fuck, somebody higher up, and basically I thought he was working with the Jimenez, okay? It just felt strange that he came into the picture all of a sudden when he bumped into Angela. She dropped her stuff on the floor. He was looking at the case when he was picking it up. Y'all saw that in that episode. She fucked him. That they second time meeting or whatever, and took her phone, put it in the. I said, "What you doing with the phone? Don't take my shit, okay? No, you can just ask me to put that bitch on vibrate or to turn the hoe off, but you're not gonna touch my shit. That's what you're not gonna do." But she let him, and so I guess Angela felt like she had a one up or whatever, or was on even playing ground because they fucked or whatever. But oh boy came through and said, "No, we gonna have to let them go because this is they of some type of importance or is dealing with something else that they need them for." And he went in there and he was talking to and see, this what threw me out because I really did think that he was working with the Jimenez because he came into the interrogation room where Alicia was and he unplugged the video recording stuff. And when we listen to the conversation, he wants them in jail just as much as everybody else, but because of his higher up and whoever's in charge of him, they got some other shit that's going on. And this ain't uncommon that they use a big fish to get other stuff. They probably want somebody bigger than the Jimenez. And what they tried to make it seem like what caught them up, we found out that Alicia set this shit up. Okay, Alicia left that gun that Diego had in that distro spot so that the feds can find it. Because she want Diego out of here. And Steve said, "You want to take your brother out, you're gonna have to take your brother out on your own time, because you ain't finna leave it to us, all right? Because he's a loose fucking cannon, all right?" And she played that shit so well when they got out of that car, when they got out of the interrogation room or whatever, and they was in the car with Diego. It was like, bitch, when was you gonna say that you lost your gun? That's how they fucking found us, you fucking idiota. Idioto, bitch. What? I said, Alicia is not here for it. So we know who holds the purse strings and who wears the pants in this goddamn family because when before they got arrested, after she had that talk with Dre, she came through with that $60,000 in that bag and she said, "Tell him." Diego cowered like a little boy to his big sister. That's what it seemed like, and was like, "I'm sorry." I said, "Oh, wait." She said, "Bitch, was you high? Is that what it was?" She ain't playing. I said, so now this shit just took an interesting turn. And so, Steve was trying to tell, Angela was like, "So what? What is with this? What is this?" And whoop-de-whoop. He was like, "I wasn't using you. I wasn't using your push just to get over on you because trust and believe, ever since that night, I can't stop thinking about you. But this is not your call and it ain't my call." I just said, who call is it then, bitch? Okay? Because y'all just let these criminals back on the street to do fuck up shit some more. That's what y'all did. But what else happened with that situation? I think basically that was it. At the end, at the motherfucking end, you got when Tasha move out, ghosts come in, see them finna leave or whatever. He's calling somebody. Or somebody called him and said he'll meet. And he meet up with Angela for the first time. "How you been? You good?" "I mean, I ain't that good. Shit crazy up in here." I said, "So y'all finna fuck up in this bar?" I was just disgusted when I found out that they met up. I guess that's what the second chance is, but whatever. If I missed anything, we can discuss it in the comments, okay? And I will see you guys later. Peace.